When they created this game, they made something nobody should have ever seen. They used all of the parts from the other characters. But they put in the sixth. It's time to play Sonic Adventure and play through Big's route. Yay! Which is interesting, because I don't know anything about Big the cat. But he's like a weird character. I guess the robot wasn't a big character either. Or like, or rather, no, sorry, like all the other characters were like already seen before. They were like pre-existing, but then they added the robot and they added the Big. And after playing the robot, I can see, okay, I get it. From what little I do know of Big the cat, I feel as if I don't know if it's going to be as redeeming feeling as the robot Gamma. But regardless, let's play. A let's play? Wow, my goodness. But yes, welcome back, and we are now playing Big's route. There's a guy. Loud. So, theoretically, depending on how long this takes, I could beat this entire game today. Select a file. Oh, the last time I played this was May 1st. It is now May 6th. Also, apparently there's 130 emblems, and I've gotten, like, 40. Which doesn't behoove well for me. We did Sonic, we did Tails, we did Knuckles, we did Amy, we did Gamma. Hey, it's me, Big the cat. Hello, Froggy! I'm coming! Yeah. What is this music? Like shitty Beach Boys. Maybe, not really. This is how you play me. Hi, my name is Big the cat. Cast. Jump. Hit it, files on the wax to play cursor. Fishing mode. I like, I don't care. I'm not gonna read any of this. How to clear the game? Try to memorize it. Alright, I'm just messing around. It's me, Froggy. It's me, Big the cat. I'm Froggy. He's my friend. I fucking knew this fucker slept here. You're sleeping? Wait, okay. This guy is sleeping with shoes on. You shouldn't do that. That's like sacrilegious. My Froggy. Froggy's dead. He's dead. Sandals. I guess. Oh wait, no, those were his toes though. Does he have a mono toe? Holy shit! This sound font. This sound font for this guitar, I recognize it. Because it's from Mr. Bones. It's the same fucking guitar sound font from Mr. Bones. That's incredible. Hey, Paul. Did you just eat a fucking... Yeah, you did, didn't you?
Hey, wait a minute. You swallowed my lucky charm.
Why does he have... Why do you have one of these emeralds, man?
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
We've always been friends. For years.
For years?
Wait up! Oh,
It's too silly. Sorry, I want to pull up Mr. Bones right now.
Come out wherever you are.
Wherever you are.
Oh man, where could my Pollywog pal be anyway?
Whoever did this voice must have been so proud of himself. Sorry. I would have been proud of myself if I came up with that fucking iconic voice. Mr. Bones guitar minigame. Is it this? I think it was this. If you don't know Mr. Bones, it's a great game. The sound font for him playing the guitar is like, it was the same. Maybe it's the same. There's a good chance this was on the Saturn? The Dreamcast? What was this console with Bones on? I have a weird fondness for this game. One day I'll stream this game. But the guitar here is exactly sounding like that music from earlier. Oh wow, this quality is on it's Sega Saturn. This is 240p, holy shit. Anyways, doesn't matter. No one cares about Mr. Bones. That's right, this is also Duke Nukem, isn't it?
There's a place somewhere in the city where you can go down into the sewer.
Thank you for that lovely advice. I want to go fishing. Sonic! What are these guys doing here? Hey. Sonic. Sonic. They don't care. They don't really care about me. Can I only fish like 2 feet away? Can I not? Like, how do I adjust? Am I stupid or something? I can't, like, change the distance. Maybe I just can't do it here. Maybe that's probably the more accurate thing. I guess, fuck it, I can't do anything. Oh, playing as big is gonna suck, isn't it? At least Amy can, like, do her hammer jump. This guy, like... He's gonna be slow. Oh, God. Dude, you're getting a big old tail there, man. Is he, like, devolving? Like Devo? He sounds a bit like Homer. Like, ever so slightly Homer-esque. Doggy!
Wait, don't run away. What you doing under that car? What's wrong?
Or maybe Barney. Maybe more accurately, be more Barney. Who is also played by same... I'm sorry. That's how I picture that sounds. How did I move this card before? Oh, God. Hi.
Buggy's gone. You're my friend now.
Great. Wait. Can I? Wait. I gotta try something. One saving. Oh my God! The one saving grace of Big's campaign is pretty short. That's never a good sign if you have to say, oh, the good thing about this section is it's not long. That never... Oh, God. That never bodes well. Okay, yeah. I can't do this? Like, I can't jump high enough? What? Oh, there's another way. Oh. Now I understand. It's night is the night. I know everybody's very excited to see me play Big the Cat. Everybody's favorite character. I mean, there's a difference between it's overstaying its welcome. Like, it's not a big benefit is it's not too long. I feel like saying it's not too long is different from saying it's pretty short. I mean, the best compliment you can give something is not that it's short or long, but it's the perfect length. That's semantics, though, obviously. Can I... Oh, this way. No, wait, what? Oh my god. My brain didn't connect that this was, like, here. Yeah, but obviously, if something's perfect, it should be the perfect length. Not too long, not too short. Exactly as long as it needs to be. Unlike The Simpsons. Don't moan like that, Big. I don't want to hear you. The Amy's gonna be chased around, like, miserably, and I get to just, like, do fishing. Hit! Oh god, it's Tuna Tuesdays. It just occurred to me. I don't know what the bar means. I should have read the tutorial, but I was bored. I got a fish! Oh, fish! God, it sounds like Luigi saying fish. I don't think they... first of all, is this... I guess this is a pond? At a theme park? I can't even break these boxes, can I? I hate you, you motherfucker. Oh, I can just bean like a monkey in the head. Why is there like a pond full of fish underneath whatever the fuck this is? Oh, one of these. How do people get on this ride? Like how do people enter this ride? Whatever. I'm not one to question these roller coaster shenanigans. Do I actually have to go anywhere, or am I literally just fishing? It would benefit being shorter 100 line defense. Is it too long? Is it good, by the way? You had your own reservations about the game, but is it? Are you enjoying it thus far, even with the what a schlock? You already know biggest play by the same dude. Yep. Every single person. Yep. Don't worry about it. I did hear about that already. I think someone told me that the very first stream, and I think every stream since then, someone had to mention it. I don't mind it, but I do find it very funny. Everyone's like, he has to know this. This fact is so crucial. And honestly, you're right. The fact is very crucial. Reel it in, but let it go before the bar reaches. Oh, so this is a bit like... You ever play the fishing minigame in Phantom Hourglass? They do for the old man, and then he like says fuck you and doesn't actually give you any reward for it. Hey, something's biting. Oh yeah, everyone knows the experience of doing the fishing minigame in Phantom Hourglass. Everybody does. It's a universal experience because everyone played that game. Everybody played that game. Everybody loved that game. Everybody knows it. We all know it. We're all familiar. All right, so it's not like it's not an issue here. But yeah, God, it's Tuna Tuesdays. I can't believe we're actually doing our first installment of Tuna Tuesdays today. I should have made a logo for it. Maybe Tilapia Tuesdays is better. Another streamer already has Tuna Tuesdays taken, and I can't steal his bit. I can't just steal his bit. I have to make my own bit. First game on DS? My first game on my DS was... actually, Phantom Hourglass was probably the first game I ever bought with my own money. I bought it the day it came out. With my own... Hey, Froggy! With my own money. The first game I got was the game that came with my system when I got it for Christmas. One year, which was Alvin and the Chipmunks. One day I might play that game on stream just to show people my first DS game. Buggy. Buggy! Oh no, that's Buggy. You're not Buggy. You're really fucked up looking fish. Like, you're kind of disgusting looking, man. I don't know what the fuck you are, but you're not... You're freaky. Hey, Froggy, where are you? And similar to that, it's very common to people really think about letting streamers know that John DiMaggio voices Waka. You know, I know who John DiMaggio... He voices, like, Heidegger in Remake. What is he... I don't even know who John DiMaggio is. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know who John DiMaggio is. I just know he's famous, and I know of him from voicing characters I like. I know that's a big deal, but like, who the fuck is he? Oh, Bender. Yeah, okay. And Jake the Dog. Yeah, okay. Or from Titans Cartoon Voices Lloyd. As I've never played that game or seen that show, that is useless information. God, Froggy, you're a fucking bitch. Oh, I got Super Paper Mario with Walmart cards around the time that came out. I got that for Christmas. I don't think my dad knew what that game was. I had never played a Paper Mario game before. Might have just thought it was a Mario game. Because I distinctly remember him playing the intro with me. And then he never touched the game ever again. But I played it and I loved it. And I talk about it constantly all the goddamn time. Okay, Froggy, where are you? Please, Froggy. Froggy, please. Oh, whatever. Fuck you, Froggy. Yeah, I would love to play it again. I will stream it one day because it probably is one of my favorite games. And I don't know how it happened because it took me a long time to beat that game and a long time to like sit down and actually properly play it. But when I did, I loved it. Again, anything can happen. It's never not the case that things can happen. I'd be fine with a port. I don't even need it to be updated. The game I would like to see some kind of like full remake of was Super Mario 64. Paper Mario 64. There's a part of me that almost can't believe that they did Thousand Year Door instead of Paper Mario 64. Like, I like Thousand Year Door because I hadn't played it. But at the same time, there's a part of me that feels like I would have rather had a remake of Paper Mario 64. No, fuck it. You want this? Personally. That's me, anyways. A lot of people love Paper Mario 64. I mean, people bring up first of all, I would say it is more liked than Super Paper Mario, although these days Super Paper Mario has had a resurgence because it used to be hated. It's one of those cases where Super Paper Mario was hated so often that nowadays people still feel like it's hated, even though now it has tons of fans. Which means it gets a lot more press in general. People are like, oh, I love this game that everybody hates. It's like, well, no, people don't hate it anymore. But obviously the one that people talk about the most is Thousand Year Door. Even though I played it and I thought it was mediocre and I actually like Paper Mario 64 better for many, many specific reasons. I will be honest, and I will say I'm kind of surprised how much people liked Thousand Year Door. I know why people like it. And most of it is really story and music. I didn't think it was... There were a lot of sections that I thought I enjoyed, but there were a lot of sections I didn't think were that fun or kind of tedious. And other sections where it's just... I don't know. I don't need to go over my complaints about Thousand Year Door again. But I think after beating it, I was kind of surprised that it is... Like, not just... Like, it's good. It is a good game. But for the praise it has gotten, it is like, that is so much more than what I think it really deserves. At the time, it made sense that one of those two is harder to get access playing. Fair enough. I mean, but that is up to Nintendo. They chose to release Paper Mario 64 on NSO. If they wanted to remake a game, they just wouldn't put it... I mean, they've done that already. There's plenty of games that could have been on NSO that aren't because they chose to remake it. Perfect example is Super Mario RPG. Or any of the... what is GBA games? The... Andy's theme... that they, like... delayed it intentionally. They remade the two as, like, Reboot Camp. Advance Wars. Mediocre is one of the most scathing works. I mean, I kind of feel like it a little bit. Again, my complaints about Thousand Year Door, it has great story and it has great music. This sucks, by the way. That it's just left to right, very linear hallway design. And a couple sections where it is just tedious fights. It doesn't feel like there's a lot of actual exploration. And that's obviously not the point. But it can be tedious and it can have a lot of... Froggy! Of what I deem design I don't like very much. Whereas a game like Super Mario 64, there are a lot of more open areas. Feels like a 3D game. More. There's some fun and exploration and some uniqueness, while also having good story, humor, and music. You could argue, and I think it's probably adept, that Thousand Door does the story and music a little bit better than 64, but they're comparable. No, what am I gonna do? That's my opinion, and not everyone's gonna agree with it, but... And I would say Mario RPG also does better in the parts that Super Mario RPG that Thousand Year Door doesn't do well. Whether it's better in other aspects, oh, that's different. There's a lot of people who feel like Mario RPG is the peak of any of the Mario RPGs, but I don't know if that's true or not. That's up to interpretation. I think Sonic Adventure came out the same year as Ocarina of Time, but Ocarina does fishing better. I agree, Ocarina of Time does fishing better. I don't love the fishing in Ocarina of Time, but I do think it does it better, certainly. Hello. Yikes! You wanna go on a date with me? Thought I couldn't get into that place unless I had a date. What happened? What changed? Who broke the rules? Amy!
Have you seen Froggy?
I guess I'll go shopping. I know I have heard that line before. Wow, that took a long time for me to be able to click into the game again. That's my hot take. Mario RPG is my least favorite. That's fair. Again, I said some people. Not everybody. But there are a huge chunk of people who love Mario RPG the most out of the collection of games. They're all distinct and they're all different. Series-wise. And game-wise, of course. Again, Super Paper Mario is a whole other thing because it's a platformer. It is very different, so I don't like... I love it for many reasons, and I also like platformers. Whereas I wasn't always a fan of RPGs, which does make me a little bit more biased towards... I don't know why I didn't... I knew it was in the Mystic Ruins, but my brain was like, oh, it did show it in the Mystic Ruins. It showed it in like a weird location I've never seen before. Did we appreciate Super Mario RPG more? Before that, I didn't much care for it. That's fair. The Switch port was when I finally sat... I mean, partially because I chose to stream it. Was the time when I was finally like, I'm going to sit down and beat this whole game. And I liked it. That was great.
Didn't you see a stone with an ice pattern on it?
In my mind... part of me that wants to like play through the original and compare it. And also just to play it again. There's part of me that wants to play it again. Knuckles, shut up. I like, for all the branches, I don't like the look of the remakes as much as the OG versions. I mean, they tend to be different. And that's just the thing with remakes, where it's like... The designers of the original game had a clear vision about what they wanted it to look like, and they made intentional decisions with the visual design, with the textures, the graphics, you know, what they chose to do was very specific, and obviously a remake is going to change that. There are aspects of maybe if they have the original developers involved, they might think, well, you know, now that we have the technology, we can do what we wanted to do in the past. So maybe they're trying to do what they should have done in the first place. It doesn't mean it's still not different. And there's also times in which, again, I don't trust too much changes after the fact, because you never know what those changes could be. And if the person making those changes, even if they're the original creator, knows what they're doing. I always go back to Blade Runner, with Ridley Scott made tons of changes to his thing to change the story after the fact by putting in footage of a different movie he had made, which dramatically changes the meaning of the movie in huge sways, years after he had released Blade Runner. And that's like, okay, dude, what the fuck? You're just fucking around. It's stuff like that where it's like, you don't always just have to respect what the creator does, because people change over years, and their ideas about what they want to happen in a game might be different. But yeah, they're inherently different. I do think that they're generally pretty authentic to the originals. They are different, but they still try to get the, you know, do what the original did, but with maybe nicer graphics, if they can. Like Mario, obviously Mario RPG is a bigger switch because it's actually a 3D game as opposed to a SNES game. That's huge. And the part of me that kind of likes the 3D one more purely just that I can actually see what I'm stepping on a bit easier. Which is a silly complaint, of course. Where the fuck is this stone? But yeah, I mean, yes, there's a lot of charm in those. I feel like Super Mario RPG for the Switch does emulate the visual style, the characters, their motions, their models, pretty faithfully. Like, really faithfully. And it does a lot of really good additions. But you could talk about the colors are different, obviously, and the look is different. Tajundor, I feel, is similar in that case, where it's like, it's pretty damn close to the original. It's always a case of, like, it's what you thought it looked like, and then you look at the original, it's like, oh, wait a second, no, this does look different. This way? Going back down. This lady said Mystic Ruins. I thought I was in town, but the lady was like, oh, you gotta go to Mystic Ruins. I was like, I guess, okay, fuck you, lady. I think I can agree with that logic. If you can't trust the creator with their own remake, should I even be trusting with their first draft? It's more of the fact that after a game has been released, that is what it is in the perception of the audience. I feel like once you've said it's done, you can't try and retroactively tinker with it. That's more the point I'm trying to make. Because that is the version that is out there. And when you make something, within reason. Like, you're talking about, like, within, like, oh, I changed my mind in a couple of days. But I think in a longer span of time, people change. The kind of person you are is going to change. You made Super Mario RPG in the 90s. It is now the 2020s. Your opinion about things is going to be different. And who you are is going to be different. So what you think needs to be in a game and your sensibilities are going to change. And sometimes they change dramatically. You can't just say, well, they made the original, so they know what the game was. And that sometimes they do. Sometimes they have that same spirit, but, like, you know. In a case of, sometimes they're not the same. And there's many instances where people have come back and remade or redone a game and made some sweeping changes that don't make it feel the same anymore. Games are made by people, and as people change, the games also change. Am I stupid, by the way? I think it's near the Park entrance. I mean, that's a general thing. As I said, there are exceptions, but it's more of the fact that don't immediately trust it. Don't just say, oh, because the original guy's working on it, it's going to be good. It can be good. But just because... I didn't even know there was shit back here. I kind of forgot this was an area. But, like, don't... Just because, oh, he's working on it, that doesn't mean anything. As far as I'm concerned, I'm going to treat them as just a new developer for a new game. Like, having them be the guy who worked on it originally isn't going to give me any more faith than if it was just a different guy.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Like, as far as I'm concerned, this is this and that is that. And because of that, it doesn't mean that... It means that they are two separate products. Made by people at two different points in time with different sensibilities about how things should go. Of course, with this game being based on an older game. But, you know. I knew Big showed up in future games, but I was like, again, who at Sega was so proud and confident of this character that they liked them enough to include him in future games? They were like, this guy is perfect. This is the character we needed. This is what Sonic was missing. Was this big purple guy who kind of looks like Weapon from the cutscene in FF7. Just a little bit.
You've discovered the life belt.
He has a fucking
It keeps you
floaty.
afloat when you're in water. To swim underwater, press the jump button when afloat.
It's just a strange choice to me, because he doesn't even seem like he knows any of the other people in the team. Nothing against his design. like, because his design's fine, but like, why? They felt like we needed a cat who can fish, who talks stupidly, who also doesn't know anybody else in this team.
Use the boulders to break the ice.
But break the ice. God. Is here to a large frame? I'm not. I mean, you're talking about like design-wise. I'm talking about as this guy has nothing to do. It feels like this guy has nothing to do with the plot of this game whatsoever. I guess he does. His Froggy. Oh, I mean, Froggy has stuff to do with this game. Design Minds Totoro. Like, I like his design. I don't mean just because I compared him to the weapon cutscene. I said that because he actually does make me think of the weapon cutscene, and I only saw that a couple days ago. Recently, and I was reminded, like, oh yeah, this does look like a weapon. Like, has nothing to do with the plot of the first game. Well, I'm not talking about that game. And also, I didn't know that. Is Tails not in Sonic 2? What the fuck is he like? What is he? I don't know the plot of Sonic 2. I've only played like the first stage. Again, that's a little strange. I think that is also strange. Like, if you make a character, especially he's on the box, isn't he? He's on like the fucking cartridge. He should have something to do with the game's plot a little bit. Maybe that's me. So he has nothing to do with the story of the game. He's just there to be like a guy. Oh. They didn't even like, we didn't need to like sell him on that. Like, we didn't have like Mario with the Luigi being on the box art or whatever. I mean, Sonic 3 and Sonic CD have plots, don't they? Apparently Ghibli was an influence in Sonic, so the similarity might have been intentional. Interesting. I didn't know that. I know I've seen Totoro like as a kid, but I don't remember seeing it as an adult. And when I say kid, I mean like really little, to the point that I almost don't remember it. It's like fragments of my memory. I feel like if I did watch it, it would be like it would be strange, because it would like unlock memories of a very specific young point in my mind, and I'd be like, oh, this is weird. How do I get him to like this? Is there like a way of like hooking him? Do I have to like reel it a little bit or something? Oh no, Froggy. Sonic 3 and CD have story, and I'm sure 1 and 2 have like manual plots. Thank you, by the way. But to a Game Gear is funnier because Tails gets kidnapped and you have to save him. Oh, so he actually is relevant in Sonic 2 on Game Gear, but not in the original. So Sonic 2 just Sonic 1 again, basically? Is what I'm learning. I don't want you. Froggy, where'd you go? Froggy, where'd you go? Froggy's gone. I think it's an interesting balance of chosen characters. Sonic is just doing Sonic things, and Globetrotting fighting his nemesis. Kind of speeds past the core story going on in the background. What is the story of this game? Eggman's trying to get Chaos. And we're getting more context of what Chaos is and what the emeralds are in the background. And then everyone has their own kind of side story that loops around. What the fuck do I... Okay. It loops around that? I mean, you could say there's like a general idea of like there's an event happening, and everybody has some slight relation to what's happening, but like
Now what am I gonna do?
no one has like a full through line of anything. As in, like, well, it's all like side stories around some kind of weird big plot that's relevant to the past and the future, but not like major. I don't know. And I like having like little character moments like that. It's neat, but it's also like if you were to talk about an overarching plot. I mean, Knuckles is related because he has to do with like getting the emeralds back. I mean, Knuckles, Tonic, and Sails. Tuckles, Nonic, and Sails are all related. They all show up and they meet each other. Gamma meets each other. And Amy meets Sonic. Amy's the one where it's like, well, I guess she's relevant. This is the song I was talking about. It sounded like Mr. Bones. Oh no. Holy shit is big, really big compared to Tails. Like, Big is huge. He looks like you could see like a Five Nights at Freddy's jump scare with Biggs. Like with his eye. I could see like his yellow eyes with black like surrounding it. You put that, you make it like black and white. Maybe a little red tinge in there. Put it in a dark room, and that shit is scary. That is like a mascot costume that they could do. I see in my head right now a FNAF jump scare. These are all side stories, only a few points of crossover that's clearly surrounding a different event going on. I guess. But it does feel like every other character at least has relation to at least 2 other characters, if not more. Whereas Biggs is standalone to the point of like, I don't know, of feeling, to be feeling like, what are you doing here with these other guys? So yeah, I'm Big, no relation.
Go to Station Square. You may find
It's not that he doesn't show up in other people's areas, but he doesn't really talk to anybody or like interact with the other characters. Or is it relevant in any way to any of the other guys, except ancillarily? Like, I wanted him to just be like, I don't know, maybe he makes friends with Knuckles or something. Maybe he and Knuckles looks for Froggy together. Or something. Oh, yo.
That robot. I better go after Amy.
Like, he's just walking around town. He sees the other characters doing shit, and he's like, oh, whatever, fuck this guy. I gotta find my frog. Holy sh... What? Oh my god, that was a fucking incredible zoom. They brought back fishing in Sonic Frontiers, but it's way more simplified. That's sad. I wish they had fishing in Breath of the Wild. Strange thing to say, but I wish they had that in Breath of the Wild.
Frog was seen heading toward the beach.
I stand by that point of contention. When you're trying to sit around making Sonic Heroes and trying to fill the roster, and you have this character who has a design that rounds out visuals, and you have a chance to improve upon. I mean, fair enough if he's in Sonic Heroes, and they do better with him. Make him involved. Make him have friends. Like, I want to see a screenshot of Biggs crying, and Knuckles is patting him on the shoulder, being like, "It's okay, big guy. It's okay, big guy." While Big is crying his eyes out because Froggy is gone for good. He got shot by Shadow, and he's just like his fucking bucking bullet holes bleeding out. Green ooze is pustulating out of Frog E. And Knuckles is like, it's okay, man. It's okay. It'll be okay. What's with this hotel? Hey, frogs are great. Shut the fuck up, lady. Don't be making fun of frogs like that. It's weird that there isn't fishing in Breath of the Wild 2. I know, it was weird. I was thinking about Zelda today because I don't know, ask me why. I've been wanting to do it for a while, but I have had the definitive edition of Hyrule Warriors. The original Hyrule Warriors on Switch for quite a while. I started playing it. And I immediately was like, oh, this is nice. This is a fun game. It is fun, it is nice, and it does just... Again, it has stuff from all the Zelda games. Although chiefly things from Twilight Princess, Ocarina of Time, and Skyward Sword. And I was like, this is really nice. All the stuff was making me feel really nostalgic for a lot of the old Zelda stuff. And which was, of course, making me think about the stuff that is and isn't in the series as of right now.
There's a secret passage somewhere. Go and find it.
I want to be in a beach like this and just walk around. But yeah, it's making me think, man, there's a lot of stuff in Zelda I wish would come back. It's easy to say that when there's so many things I did like about the games, the more recent Zelda games. But since it has almost been a decade of the same Zelda stuff, I do want something that looks and feels different. Even if it's not the old stuff, at least if it's different, that would be nice. You've been weird, but I love fishing with Twilight Princess. No, I do too. I like fishing with Twilight Princess. But I also really like Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess isn't perfect. I actually think there's a certain part of the game where it kind of lags a little bit. You could arguably say that happens with Wind Waker 2, actually, where they both kind of have like, this is kind of like all right sections, but you know. I forgot I can go in the water. Find a secret passage, eh? I would really, really welcome any kind of development for Knuckles, like making a friend. I want Knuckles to have a friend. I don't like the... I like Knuckles' story, but it did make me sad that he just went back to his island alone. Also, you're asking me to name characters. I don't even know the characters in Sonic Adventure 2. Much less heroes. Again, this is my... Realistically, this is going to be the very first Sonic game I will have ever beat in my life. And the only Sonic characters I kind of knew outside of, you know, was Eggman, Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, and Amy. I guess I could think of like Rouge and Shadow as well, because those show up. There's other weird ones that I know just for random shit, like Cream the Rabbit. It's like, why do I know Cream the Rabbit? Chris Pendleton, whatever the fuck his name was, the little kid from the show. Like, I don't know a lot about Sonic. Yeah, I'm kind of stupid today. Don't worry. I'm like my brain. I'm okay. I'm not okay. I'm not okay, but it's okay. Everyone possible in Sonic Adventure 2 come back. Sorry. Everybody possible in Sonic Adventure 2 come... Everyone possible in SA2 to come back for Heroes comes back. Thank you. Breaker had dungeons cut due to time restraints. Yeah, I know that. I do know that. Which is unfortunate. And Twilight Princess doesn't suffer from that, but it, to me, does feel like there's a part of the game where it's like, I don't really... These dungeons are alright. But I don't... This is like, oh god, this is kind of... It feels slow. There's a part that just feels slow to me. And not that fun. I'm someone who really likes the first half of Twilight Princess, including just all the stuff. And I actually love all the stuff in the village. What the fuck is it called? Ordon Village. I enjoy that section a lot. I think it's fun. Am I stupid? Is this not the secret? They said a secret passageway.
The frog you are looking for is up ahead.
Here? I didn't see it anywhere. Like, I was looking. I would love if they brought Chris only to piss off every Sonic fan. They hate that guy. Well, I don't know. Is Chris like a little child? It's like a human child, right? Listen, I'm waiting for a playable human child in my Sonic game. That'll be great. Hello, my good sir. Do a big impression.
Hey, it's me, Big Dude. I'm Spidey. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Homer!
Sorry. I apologize. What the fuck am I doing here, Big? Do you really need... Can you not swim? I know you're a big... You're a big boy, but... Also, I do like these 2D sprites of fish. It's great. It's wonderful, even. Gameplay's good. It's okay, but it's good for meeting the characters in the village. I mean, the gameplay isn't anything remarkable. But it's, I mean, it's not that different from the rest of the game. The only difference is you're not fighting stuff, but like the fighting is like, it's alright. I just think it's fun to do, like, you do little side quests, you walk around, you get to fish, you get to talk to people. And you get to listen to the music. I think it's enjoyable for what it is. And a lot of the game is doing stuff like that. A lot of it is basically puzzle solving. You have to be like, okay, you gotta do this, to do that, to do that. A lot of games that. It's not like, I'm gonna be honest, it's not like the combat in Twilight Princess is very depthful or very difficult. Because it's not. Wait, what the fuck was that? Sorry, there was like half a second of like Sonic death water music. Drowning music. I'm not the only one who heard that, right? I can drown? I can drown Big the Cat? Big stages were tech demos. They were demonstrated to show water. Interesting. Rumor has it Ocarina of Time might be getting a Switch 2 remake. I mean, if they... I mean, I like the original. I don't think... I actually think the 3D version of Ocarina of Time is great. And it has quality of life stuff. But it is not so... Oh, you can drown. It is not so amazing that, like, I like... It's good. And you could say it's better than the original, but not by much. The original is still really good and solid, which to the point where I don't really have any much difference playing the 3D version or the original, except for visuals. If they were going to do, like... Again, if people are talking about if they did, like, a FF7 style remake, but for Ocarina of Time, I don't know what I would do. I don't know if I would like that. I don't know. I would sure as hell play it. Any excuse to play Zelda. A classic Zelda game. Everyone can join us at Gamma. Yeah, I haven't had the encounter with Drown yet. I'm looking for this motherfucker frog, and I can't find this guy. I don't see him anywhere in the water. I'm so mixed on Ocarina of Time I'd rather play. I know that has better stuff and better quality life. But I've said my piece about why I like the original more. Which is very much a me opinion. I think it is both reasonable and nostalgia based at the same time. Although again, to keep it in mind, I was still a kid when the 3D remake of Ocarina of Time came out, so I played both as a kid. I kind of forget that, where it's like I was still a kid when the 3DS came out, and when Ocarina of Time 3D came out. I was not like I was not a kid. I was a kid for both. I just played the original first. And only a couple years after that, played the remake. Was this where I entered? By the way, are there two entrances? It occurs to me that there might be two entrances. And I've been an idiot not noticing. No, that's just a bush. I was a kid once. Well, yeah, I was a kid once, but I forget that what age being a kid is. Hey, there's a shark. Looking at something quick, Ocarina of Time and Ship Arcade with my go-to. But I want to sit down properly, I might go with OG. I mean, fair. Again, I've never played Ship. I mean, I always associate Ship with, like, roguelikes, or not roguelikes, with Ocarina of Time randos, which I've never done for reasons. Go to the river-like area? I didn't see him there either. I didn't see him fucking anywhere. Like this area of Emerald Coast. It is nice. Like, I enjoyed this a little bit, but, I mean, I will say, it's kind of like, what am I doing? Wow, frog. Why do I keep calling him... He's big, not froggy. Very different. Maybe I just let Big drown. I would love it if I get Big to drown. Like, the one character who's not doing, like, any combat or anything is the guy that I get to fucking drown.
Froggy. Where's my froggy? Froggy? Froggy.
This guy's bad at keeping up with this froggy. I might have just missed him, I swear to God. Notice the shape of the cave? That's Chow's head, is it? Didn't notice. Huh. It just don't. Majora's Mask 3D really let me down. Yeah, I know. It is... Majora's Mask 3D is so fucking contentious. Where some people say, oh, it's fine. And other people are like, no, it's not fine. It really isn't fine, okay? I'm someone who's like, I don't think it's okay. I think this sucks. I know it's chaos. I just like saying chows. Like, I'm someone who's like, or rather, oh, there's Froggy. I'm someone who does prefer the original. I'm not going to say the 3D remake is not fine. It is perfectly playable, and it's perfectly fine, and it has quality life stuff. But as opposed to the, 3D version of Ocarina of Time, it does more significant changes. for many people, those things are like not good. Where? There you are. It's like I have to look for him again. But I can't fucking see him right now. And that's very contentious for many people, those changes, because they are kind of a bigger deal. You're making certain parts of the game abjectly different. Like mechanics, items, bosses, gameplay. But yeah, it's funny how that was such a contentious thing. And again, I think it's part of the reason is like, well, the original is really, they were strange changes to do because it's a really authentic remake. Like Ocarina of Time was a really authentic remake. But doing thing like, oh, we're gonna change this boss to be basic, like to be different. Now this boss has phases. Now this boss functions like that is. It's not just that is a level of, it's not just quality of life stuff anymore. That is like actual level and gameplay changes, right? There's a level of like, oh, now they're just adapting parts of this. How do I hook this? I don't actually know. There we go.
Something's banging.
For better or for worse. Again, it's a good change if you like it, and it's a bad change if you don't. I see something clipping on his belt. His belt clips when he does his fucking dance. Revealing his Pinot.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
I find an alternate reality without Zelda games. Release the games in reverse order. That'd be interesting.
Froggy?
What, you mean like release Breath of the Wild in the 80s and release the NES game now?
Uh-oh.
Hey, you motherfucker. Asshole.
No, hold on there. Come back, please. Give me my friend back. I'm begging you, please.
Oh, that's tragic. Your belt doesn't clip any dance. Oh, I mean the two MMs. Ah, I see. Oh, it depends. I mean, the part of the reason people like... I mean, again, admittedly, a part of the reason people don't like the changes is because they are changing a boss or changing the way the game functions from the original. Not just like a quality of life change, but an actual change.
This place doesn't look familiar to me at all.
And you can argue for a remake that's trying to be authentic to the original in most parts, with some additions to like make things easier. I'm trying to think of it like in the Ocarina of Time versus Ocarina of Time remake. Some of the quality of life things are you have more item slots and you don't need to, and now certain things are an item instead of an article of clothing like the iron boots, which makes it easier to swap them in and out. That doesn't change the level design. That doesn't change the way you the way you get through the world, really. Doesn't change any levels or the bosses. You know, it doesn't change anything in the world. But it makes it easier to use things that you would already be using. But Majora's Mask, it's not like the game, which is 99% the same, is different because you can't play the original boss anymore. It's gone. There's a new boss. The way you fight that boss is different. Or the way you traverse this area is completely different because the mechanics of how you swim has changed. Like that, I think it just feels like it's because it's a mishmash of being remake, but also not just, it's actively reworking some of the design of the game, which makes it a bit different. Quality of life can be a gameplay change in instances. I mean, there's also a level of like, I don't think the original was bad in many of those aspects. For some people, the swimming is abjectly worse in the remake than it was in the original. And for other parts, it's like a lot of people like the freedom of the original bosses in Majora's Mask, where you can kind of fight it any way you want. It isn't just, it's not a puzzle, it's a fight. Whereas they've made them puzzles, where it's like, oh, you gotta hit the eye. And some people might like that, and some people might not. I think quality of life is things that ease of use. Not changing a boss. Mechanically changing a boss. Or like changing, because if you're going to do that, I might as well just change the rest of the game. have free reign, reorganize the world, change the level design. I mean, and now it's more akin to something like FF7 Remake, where it's like they're reworking a lot of stuff. But if you're trying to be authentic, then I don't feel like you can change a lot of those things. That's my opinion. I mean, jeez. Apparently it was because Aonuma saw the original game as flawed. Yeah, I know Aonuma thought it was flawed. And I think he didn't. If those were the changes he implemented in 3D, I don't think they were good, but whatever. How did the stream become a Zelda stream? Because I love Zelda stream. And yes, because Big Section is boring. Sorry. A little bit. Zelda's my favorite series. I can't help but talk about it a lot. Stuff like Ocarina of Time 3D boots has a small subtle change. Someone might be stubborn in OG to not swap boots. I mean, yeah, you are correct. But I also don't think it changed. Like, you could play the game the same with the 3D version still. As in, you could just choose. If you wanted to, just pause and switch the boots. If it means that much to you to have to take the time to switch the boots, you could still do it. Whereas you can't replay the boss that was in the original game. Or you can't use the ice arrows like they were intended to, in which you could shoot any pool of water and it freezes, instead of shooting only the glowing bits of water in very specific areas, which makes the ice arrows much less cool and useful.
Your friend is in the hot shelter. Hurry up and rescue him.
Like, yes, of course there are. There's other nuance there. And that's why it's where I draw the line on it, but... within reason, the game is just... you don't even have to interact with some of the stuff that makes the game easier. If there's like an extra bottle, you don't have to get it. You know. It depends. Of course it does. The hot shelter. Is that not this? How do I... what is this? It is open. But it's not open. More general quality are interesting in that regard. No, they're fascinating. I just think, from where I kind of consider a quality of life change, I think Majora's Mask crosses that line of no longer being a quality of life change and being just a change. Oh! Little motif in there. Did you find any upgrades for Big? I got the vest. The floaties, but that's it. The button. Button? Did I hit the button? I pressed the hitting button. I feel like sometimes the button doesn't work always. Like this. This is the button. It looks like a button. But anyways, the point of this was I was playing the definitive edition of Hyrule Warriors, and I was like, man, it made me so nostalgic for a lot of Zelda stuff. It made me want to play Zelda. And made me think about all these old Zelda games that I love. And it started making me think about what aspects I want to like keep from Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom and what aspects I want to not keep. Because I was thinking about, oh, they're making a new Hyrule Warriors game for Zelda, and I kind of don't want to. Because I kind of don't want to see any more of the Breath of the Wild world. I'm like, I'm done. I'm actually like, for now, I'm just like, I'm done. Like, I'm good. I don't need to. I probably will buy it, and I probably will still play it, but... there was a part of me that's like, I don't need to see any more of this version of Zelda and Link. I mean, it's rare we get that many versions. Like, not just a game and a sequel, but then 2 spin-offs of the specific world of that specific Zelda game. That's a lot. That is more than we typically get for anything else. Zelda-wise. Maybe that in and of itself is like, it just made me like tired of it a little bit. Like, I mean, I'm thinking even something like Mario. How often? I mean, Mario is always different, so that's not a good example. But like an example of like, oh man, we're staying in this world for a long time. Why just a fucking? Like, I don't know how to jump. There we go. But there's a part of me that's like, and I loved it. I love those games, but there's a part of me that's like, oh, I don't want to see it anymore. There's another secret here. Kind of look like Core from Spilling the Milk. I don't know what that means, so I don't know if I should take that in an insulting way or like a positive way. That doesn't sound like pleasant. The water, I don't know what that means. I'll have to keep that in mind. Want to make a Sonic RPG? I would love a Sonic RPG. That sounds awesome. Oh, they made one for the DS and it was terrible? Great, that's sad. Oh, it doesn't have to be turn-based, right? It could be an RPG, but like, I don't know. How much of game design and quality of life can become blurred with accessibility versus intent? RPGs with stuff like a remake gives you option to save anywhere, or option to skip random encounters. They always change the game. I mean, you can call those quality of life stuff. Yeah. If they're optional, here's the I feel like if it's optional, it's always quality of life. Because you can choose not to engage with it and get the original experience back. Options to save anywhere, though, I do feel that's a bit different. I mean, I feel like that is more of a thing of, like, if the game is designed around having you save at specific points, then it's intentional that places might be hard and you might have to restart an area. That is a very intentional design decision. So saving anywhere changes that. And if they're doing that, maybe the game has other sweeping changes and it's more of a full-scale remake and not an authentic one. Wouldn't a new piece of optional equipment bother someone if it's too strong? Again, that's something where it's like, oh, you don't have to use it. The only person who cares, like, if it's meant to be an authentic remake, and they give you stuff that might change things, but if it allows you to get the authentic version of the original, then it's like, it's optional, I don't mind. That's why I drawing the line. Sonic the Dark Brotherhood. One of the few Sonic games with bad music. Sonic Frontiers has RPG elements in its real time. I would actually consider, like, if Sonic Frontiers might be a good valid version. If it's a game with Sonic gameplay but RPG mechanics, then yeah, that sounds great. That's kind of what I was wanting. I didn't want it to be like, oh, it's Sonic characters, but you have like typical turn-based battles. That doesn't seem very creative or fun.
Ah, there's Froggy. Looks like he needs my help. Froggy needs my help.
Save anywhere would be optional. That's where I'm like, that is technically optional, but it is not as simple as don't use it in the menu. It is more of like, you have to carefully figure out where the save points were in the original, and then map it out. That's where it becomes, you kind of almost, unless you have good memory, that's where it's like, it's technically optional, but I kind of don't consider it as much. It's very difficult to precisely emulate how it was originally. Whereas other stuff, it's like you just don't have to press the button to use this. That's easier to avoid. Again, it's all arbitrary. At least my drawing of the lines is arbitrary. And of course it is. It's inherently. You know, you're trying to tell me where this item is. I don't have to get it. I could just choose not to. I am very spiteful. I don't like being told what to do. So there's a part of me that's like, I might just not get it, but I'll probably get it. It's implemented too shallowly for it to really feel like an RPG. It's more like we included a skill tree and damage numbers. Oh, I see, okay. Don't tell me, well, too bad. No, I won't get the item. If you didn't say, well, too bad, if you had instead responded with like, you know, I get that, I understand, or whatever, then I would have probably gone for it. But the fact that you said, well, too bad, actually means I just won't get it. And it's my first time playing. I'm allowed to miss stuff. That's part of the fun of playing games. That is part of the fun. Is you play a game, and then you can either play it the next time or watch people play it online or look up stuff and be like, oh my god, there's all this stuff I didn't know about. Fucking... It is not opposite. What day... Is opposite day a real holiday? Sorry, that's a stupid question. Is it like a real holiday? Not like a real holiday, but is it a day... Like, is there a day on the calendar that's opposite day every year? Even if it's a proxy one. Like a kind of like a shitty one, not like a federal holiday. I think I shared this before. I think I guarantee I've heard whatever this is. Nocturne. Arranged by Steven Sim and Richard Jacques. Is it even in time? I can't tell. Hello, by the way. Welcome for being here. I ironically love this song. See, there's a bunch of defenders of this game in here. Last chapter, this game is so good. This theme is good for what it is. Apparently people love this song. The Sonic 3 Big Arm theme. I don't know, I've never played this game. Is this Doom? Wait. This almost sounds like, that section almost sounded like fucking E1M1. Just a little bit. There was a little bit of E1M1 from Doom in there. Just a little bit. Sorry. Wherever that was. I don't know where, sorry. Wherever, there's somewhere in the song with E1M1. But yeah, this is terrible. It's not bad. It's not great though. You hear Sonic Battle for the GBA is good. Haven't played it. Reminds me of a DS game. Yes, DS is capable of better. This part. This part. It's shitty E1M1. Am I crazy? Just ever so slightly. Sonic Big Arms theme. I guess so. Sorry, I hate ads. 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 Yeah! Everybody's favorite music. Everybody's favorite video game song. It could always get worse. Remember that, ladies and gentlemen. It can always get worse. So when you listen to that, the other one wasn't so bad. Or it's this. This song is strange because I found the more I've listened to the song, the more I'm like, I actually love this song. You hear it for the first time, it's like, what the fuck is this? And now I have like an unironic appreciation of it.
Yeah, I was in the Beatles.
Kinda love it. Anyways, it's unrelated. I'm now just playing songs that people know are fucking freaky weird. Is it... So is this actually the right theme? Sonic 3. Is it Sonic 3 Big Arm theme? It's just the final boss theme? I'm so unaffiliated with Sonic stuff that I just don't know. Ooh. My God. Ooh, this is fucking fire! Holy shit! Oh my God. Jesus Christ. I mean, I gotta play through Sonic 1 and 2 first. I have the Sonic Legacy Origins Collection or whatever, so at some point I was planning on playing them, but... in time. Maybe one of them will be later this year. Sorry, I'm getting very distracted, but that is such... holy shit, that's incredibly good. A certain famous musician may or may not have worked on 3 music. He did. We all know he did. Everybody knows he did. Again, I can't just listen to Sonic music all day. I gotta play the game. What the fuck am I doing in this room, by the way? Where the fuck am I going? Who, Elvis? Oh, yeah, he's not dead. Everyone knows that. He didn't die. Defense of the Alpha Vicar, Sonic Toronto's music. There's something fucky with the music development. Yeah, I got that. I kind of figured that part out. Is Froggy in this room, perchance? Is that what I'm missing? Is Froggy actually in here? Oh, he is in this room. I didn't realize that. Sorry, I was just like assuming he wasn't. They just scrap everything close to release. That sucks. I mean, at that point, they really should delay the game. But maybe it was like, I don't know, too late. So maybe you can't blame them too much. At least those two guys. But maybe you could blame Sega. You're not Froggy. Just to let you know, Sonic Origins version of Sonic 3 is missing some of the cool tracks. Interesting. I mean, surely it has to be down somewhere legally, like as this guy worked on it. Because if it's not, then why would they give a shit? Yes, I know. Michael Jackson worked on Sonic 3, or claimed he did. I am aware. That's like common video game knowledge, or reported common video game knowledge. Like how, you know, Charles Manson, like, removed a rib or whatever. Is that the right guy? No, Marilyn Manson. Charles Manson is something else completely. Maybe he also did that. It's one of those. It's just one of those rumors that everyone's heard. It's like, is it even true? We don't know. Maybe it's true. Maybe it's not true. Does anybody know? Froggy, get over here, you fucker. Frogbert. Hedgehog awareness speak, by the way. Fuck hedgehogs. No, not literally. I mean, like in a sense of like I don't care about them. I don't need to be aware of hedgehogs. I already am aware of hedgehogs. Sonic has given more awareness for hedgehogs than anybody else could have ever done.
Something's biting. Something's biting.
Jackson, the state won't let them use the music. Fair enough. Developed by BioWare and published Sega in 2008, it's only RPG entry. Had a trouble development between music communication misunderstandings, and soundtrack made it infamous.
Not too bad.
They had to pull the stage music out for a variety of legal reasons.
Yes.
They took MIDI format of earlier Sonic games from a fan website and used them as stage music? Wow, that's utter shit. I don't think Froggy wants to be pressed to your stomach, man. Call me crazy, but I feel like that's not something.
That's strange.
Call me crazy.
Where am I? Froggy? 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 Where am I? Look, Froggy. Where am I? I don't know what's going on over here, but something doesn't seem right. I've been chasing this frog around, and now something doesn't seem right. Something doesn't seem right over here. So,
Wow.
Wait for me to be here?
you know what Froggy is? I really want to find my friend Froggy.
So
He doesn't seem to be around here.
trust me? So these are the 7 emeralds.
Who are you talking to, lady? There's nobody here. Nobody but me and Froggy. Bye-bye, lady. I hope you find some friends like I have. Hey, that emerald is green, like Froggy. Is it Froggy? No.
7 chaos emeralds unified by 1. That is the controller.
What is this, an NBC pattern?
The 7 chaos. The controller itself.
Chaos Control.
Could this be the emerald that controls the 7 chaos?
Emeralds. She has to do that a lot, doesn't she? Yeah, that sucks, by the way. Obviously, not the game, the fucking BioWare thing.
Froggy? I don't like the looks of this place.
Holy shit, that was a fucking explosion.
If something happens now,
I know about Ken Penders, by the way. You don't need to bring him up.
if you were you,
I know who
I
he
don't
is.
know who would bother to save us
The
both.
freak himself, who's very...
I don't know who would bother to save
We
us
better
both.
get going, buddy.
Emergency alert has been cancelled. Resuming
Oh, we're good. No
operation.
emergency alert. We're fine. It is weird that it has to like start the music and then it cuts out and restarts the music. Does it a bunch and it's always like, what? Why? Virgin successor 2BJO. Wow. Holy shit, that's a good username. Sorry, what am I doing? Oh god, camera, please camera, stop spinning.
Use the monorail to get out of the ship.
Use the monorail. Use the monorail to get out of the ship. Where's the monorail? I don't remember. Sorry, I've done this already, but I don't remember. Not that, it's just a cool chair. It's over here, isn't it? Funny thing is, I've heard better recreation Sonic music in fan games. I mean, if they were working on such a time constraint, then I guess. But like, damn, that tends to be true. Fans have a lot of time, dedication, and care. With the train system, I mean, yeah, I just got on it. I've heard a lot of people like the Archie comics of Sonic, but I know it's a little weird. But it's, I would arguably, a big part of Sonic at this point. Arguably. Not Navi City to be. But yeah. And they're infamous. They're famous and infamous. I've heard about them. I've heard a lot about them. Over a period of time. I've heard tons about them. For good or for ill. What's in here? That's right, this fucking place. Why am I going in here? There's nothing in here, is there?
Hey, let me in. I'm looking for Froggy. Froggy! Froggy! I'm looking for Froggy.
It's not. It's becoming less and less big-like. That's kind of mean if you say the music is bad. If fans basically wrote it, did fans make it? Again, if they were working, I don't think. Yeah, I think even the people making it would call it shit due to the extenuating circumstances that led to it being shit. It wasn't like, oh, we're really. This is what we wanted to, and we're proud of doing. That's not that. Like that would be different if it was like something they had worked really hard on, and we ended up all hating it. That's different than due to extenuating circumstances. The original music was cut out, and we had to do this horribly made MIDI sound font at the last minute. Hey, can you not, like, fall off? Can you not glitch out in the corner there? Okay, go this way. Wait, that... Sorry, I just heard a little bit of that in this for some reason. British Sonic comics are pretty weird too. I mean, they're all weird. And yes, the shows are weird too, and the shows have their own continuity. Give me the vibe that you'd have a great Donald Duck impression. I don't. I don't think I've ever tried it. I mean, Donald Duck is just, you make it a fucking, like, scummy voice and scream through it. Yeah, that's not Donald. I don't know what Donald Duck sounds like.
I'm right on time.
Who the fuck are you?
Grab him. Get that frog. And don't forget
I don't know what Donald Duck sounds like. I can't think of it. What does he sound like? Does anyone remember? Wow, that frog is being connected. His legs and his body's being connected by a single pixel. That's incredible. Look at his legs. Look at his body. Look what's connecting them. That's incredible.
Froggy, that's my lucky charm.
All right, and now for the frog. your tail.
What?
Complete and ultra strong.
What do you mean the frog is possessed by your tail? What the fuck does that even mean? Does anyone know what the fuck? Does anyone know what the fuck is saying? No, I can't. I can't do Daffy either. Really. Despicable. That's not Daffy. It's not a good Daffy. It's a bad Daffy. It's a shit Daffy. I've never tried these voices before. All right.
Unbelievable! Look what happened! Chaos has transformed again!
I know.
Gotta go.
Froggy,
Gotta go fast.
I'll save you. Don't worry, Pally.
Hey, he's got no tail anymore.
Bad, eh?
Yeah.
No sweat. I'll get him back.
Did this?
Watch me.
Also, I like how it's Sonic's theme. Did this happen and we just didn't see it in Sonic's route? Or did I forget because it was like 3 weeks ago?
We'll get you back.
Did it cause a blue Chaos Emerald a lucky charm? Interesting. It don't matter now. I still don't remember the lyrics of this song.
Cast your lure.
Yeah, this is strange. What is Sonic doing? Like, wasn't Sonic supposed to be helping? What happened to that? It doesn't matter now.
Something's
Wow! I love how his belt clips into his pinor every single time he dances. It's not even like a one-off thing. Funny seeing people beat him in like 2 seconds.
Froggy. I won't let them take you away.
I like his big ears. His big fucking ears.
Go on and get out of here. I'll do the
Go! Get out of here!
Daddy,
Can't you see I don't want you anymore, you big dumb animal? It's so fucking Mr. Bones. Does it show Sonic didn't remember Big at all? But the Big, it was important enough to remember. Maybe. Maybe it was all in your head. It was all in your head. Sonic's the type of friend to take all of the credit in the group project when he be doing this. Maybe. I didn't even get the first upgrade for Big.
what? Hey, maybe we could use this.
Is he gonna steal Tails' plane? Where the fuck is Tails? Oh, Tails just flew away.
I'll give it a try anyway.
Thank you for getting this SpongeBob reference. I appreciate that. I mean, I basically beat Big stage. I didn't beat Big. I beat Big stage. Oh, yay. We get to see this cutscene for the 6th time. Yeah, we didn't know Big was like a mechanical engineer. He's not only a fisherman. He also is a mechanical engineer. He just doesn't do his job. One day I would like to play Frontiers. Apparently it's very good. So I'd probably enjoy it. Here's the thing, I don't care enough about Big to get all of his upgrades. I do care about this music though. It's weird that I've never heard this song in particular. I feel like I've heard the other songs a bit more often. This one I feel like I've never heard in my life. It's not bad. And the singer, almost. Not really, but like 5% makes me think of the singer from Living Color. But here comes engineer. A lot of people are engineers and fishermen, actually. People like to fish. But if I was going to get the upgrades for any character, it wouldn't be Big. Sorry, Big. Dude who sings Big's the Cat's theme also sings Cityscape. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Windy and sunny day. This would be a great song to have at a beach. Yeah, this was lovely. If I go on like a beach trip, this is going to go on the playlist. Like we're driving. Imagine we're driving down in a convertible on the seaside. The wind's blowing in our hairs. It's bright and sunny, perfect blue day, and this song is blaring out of the radio. I like this song. It's silly, but it makes you smile. And now I can get to the final boss, which I guess I'll do this stream. I'll beat this game today. Who came first? What does that mean? Tony Harnell. Interesting. Can you tell me what's inside? We are simply natural. Big natural? Sorry. Interesting. Weird duet. I like it. You did very well for a first time through. You're a true gamer. That doesn't seem too bad. I would like to think for all the games I've played in my life that I'm slowly getting better at them. But also, there are plenty of other gamers who would do much better than me. Ugh. And I'm not a true epic gamer moment. Oh, that hurt to do. Tell me how you feel. This would also be a good a duet for karaoke if people would do that. As you go back and forth. But before this, walled me as a young dumb child for a bit. I think it was the heat mechanic level. But it's funny because I couldn't do it the day I first tried, but months later it came back to it and beat the stage in 3 minutes and cruised through it fine. It happens. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Kids are stupid. Kids are dumb. When you're a kid, you're an idiot. And that is doubly so for games. Plenty of games I played as a kid, I played as an adult, and I sweep through it. It's almost like game length doesn't matter for a child, because it's going to take 4 times as long. Or you'll never beat it. Yeah, I'm going to do the final boss. No, I'll save that for its own stream. No, I'll do it now. But yeah, there's plenty of things I got walled. Talk about Twilight Princess. I don't know if I never beat Twilight Princess fully as a kid. I played through a lot of that game, but there were parts that I got stuck on, and I would eventually get through it after a month of stopping and coming back to it. But it's not a game I ever finished, even though it's a game I played for hours and hours, and I played for way longer the length of the game, just doing stuff but not beating it because I would get stuck. There's a lot of games like that where I would start and never. There's a lot of games I played that I loved as a kid that I never finished. It's not even that uncommon. Oh. Huh. Even with you cruising fine, I'm sure you see why people don't like this plane. Yeah, I don't love it. I mean, there's a part of me that can see the appeal if maybe going back there and just fishing without trying to get froggy. But I want there to be more fishing mechanics. I want it to be a real fishing game. And you collect different fish, and you get put it on your, you get a library of the fish you've caught and the max sizes and stuff. But yeah, it is funny that it spoils. I know what supersonic is. You know what bothers me more? Look at this question mark that's rotating. Do you see this question mark? Do you see it rotating? It is not rotating from the center of the question mark. It is rotating from one of the 4 edges of that bottom cube. It is rotating around an invisible point on that edge. And I hate that. I hate the way that this question mark rotates. Actually. I hate that. I hate that so much. It is not revolving around, the center of the question mark. It is revolving around a point. An invisible point. That is not attached to the question mark, and that irritates the fuck out of me. You know what? You see what I'm talking about, right? You look at the cube, look at the question mark, and look at the dot of the question mark, and look how the question mark's dot is rotating. I didn't come here for speed. I came here for fishing frogs. Sorry, unrelated, but that I noticed that and I was like, I hate that so much. It's such a silly thing to be irritated about, but. Yeah. Knuckles? Knuckles, you were in the sky. Are you coming back down? You are coming back down. I could play this game on my own, but I'm not gonna 100% this game on stream. I'll just beat the game on stream.
Ooh, I hate that Sonic.
He always seems to get in my way. Well, my master plan.
What is your master plan, Eggman?
Chaos.
Why is Angel Island so inconsistent with its size? Whatever works for the game, I guess. I forgot to pay the light bill. Man, a little bit.
Is where it belongs. But Angel Island is still falling. This doesn't make any sense.
This doesn't make any sense.
Maybe those Chaos Emeralds
We're fakes.
with me have something to do with what's happening.
Maybe.
I'll take them to Sonic for his advice.
Sonic is very wise after all. You went downstairs to get some water, you came back upstairs and you don't have my water here with me. Maybe you drank it and you didn't.
Eggman.
Yeah, I don't know why that's funny to me, but. Knuckles has no morals. His only moral center is to keep Angel Island protected.
Terrible. Chaos
Is what?
He's right there, dude. It's just a little blob. I mean, what's the big deal? Oh, would Sonic know anything about this? Because he's a wise man. Everybody knows Sonic is the smartest guy alive.
Man learned his lesson. Yep. And maybe I'll take another vacation somewhere.
Sonic!
What was your previous vacation?
Hey there, Tails. Did you find the
Hey there, Tails! Did you find us, Tails? Sorry, I should stop making fun of these guys.
Angel Island is falling again.
Hey, no way. Who blew it this time?
Oh, I don't know. Better hurry!
Those are some really good line reads. I love those. Those are great. That was wonderful. That was wonderful. That was great. That was great. That was great. That made me. That was great. That was fantastic. What? Who blew it this time? Oh god, it's so. You know what? I gotta say, it is so nice being Sonic again. I haven't played Sonic in like ages, and this is like, oh, this game is great. Like, being able to fucking be quick and jump in, like, oh man, wonderful. Oh wait, yeah, okay, you're right. I forgot where Angel Island was. You're right. You're right. You know what? I just wanted to revisit my old pal, the temple here. I love this temple. It's my favorite. Yeah, you're right. I got confused. Have to go off the fucking ice cave first, and then that's where the Angel Island is. But yeah, God, it's so nice to be Sonic again, being able to just like fucking jump around and dash. Because he's, again, just playing as him is fun. I put a lot of stock into the inherent fun of playing a game, of controlling a character. That's why I love Mario Odyssey so much, because I think it is the most inherently fun of any Mario. In terms of pure gameplay. Not that the other ones aren't inherently fun, but Mario Odyssey is even more so. And this is another case where it's like playing a Sonic and just moving, just going in a circle, just like running and jumping and dashing just feels good. You know, so it's like that's just satisfying and fun inherently, no matter what I'm doing. I mean, it's not okay. To be fair, it's not great for like precision. It's not over here, right? That can be a bit tricky, but in general, it's quite satisfying. This game still has my favorite 3D control for Sonic. Frontiers comes close. I mean, people, they try different things, whether it works or it doesn't. I mean, I like 64's control of Super Mario 64's control of Mario over Sunshine. And a lot of people disagree on that. No, I don't realize. I don't even know where Angel Island is. Was it not here? Is this not it? Oh, it is this. This is it. I just have to go to the... Sorry, did you see Knuckles floating? He was floating. He was floating on the ground.
Sonic, sorry.
Knuckles and Eggman. What happened here?
What happened?
You stole my Chaos Emeralds. And Chaos is still alive.
What?
Ah, he's not gonna get away with this.
He's not gonna.
I've heard that line before. He said that. That's a repeated line, isn't it?
Wait up.
Is he running away?
Chaos is a fearsome beast. If he gets that last Chaos Emerald, we're done for.
No need to explain. We'll get on it. Tails? What? Oh, jeez.
Ah, gee.
Yeah, that was I remember
This
that.
place, it looks familiar. It's not a dream after all.
No, it's not.
He's not gonna get away with this.
People just kind of whip past this spot fast. I mean, I almost did. But I remembered what you said the other day, and it stuck with me. Wise words. Why is the ring around his wrist so blue and not red whatsoever? Oh, it's one of those glow wrists. It's got like chemical react. They were all levitating off the ground. I have to stop before this happens.
No way!
Did you hear what I said?
I won't obey!
Tease? Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, dude, use your dominance.
They are your people too, you know. We must
I really thought he was gonna slap the shit out of her. I'm glad he didn't.
Enemy. Once it's
Greed is good. It is a Wario.
Don't do this! I beg you!
Bah! I don't listen to the words of a child. Ready, men? Charge!
They knock her down. And these guys just punch the chows, which is kind of fucked up.
Oh, it's a monster!
Yeah, no shit, man. What do you think is happening? Your bloody daughter told you shit was gonna happen. That's FAFO. That's fuck around and find out. Oh, it's all right. The artist, no worries. But yeah, I mean, that is a general rule. If I haven't seen something in a game yet, there's no reason to bring it up because I will see it. I mean, I will eventually see it. If you're talking about a scene or a cutscene or something I'm going to see at a point, then, well, I'm going to see it. You don't need to bring it up beforehand, because then that spoils it. I will eventually see it, and then you can see the then you'll see it as well, and then we'll talk about it afterwards. But yeah, let me find it on my own. But and it's fine. I appreciate that you're wanting to share and help, because it just shows a love of the game, right? Otherwise, I mean, that's why people watch, but. But it's fun to discover things. Nope, it's fair. It's absolutely valid. Don't worry, Ernest. It's valid. There's part of me that's like, maybe I could just pin a comment every stream to tell people, like, yeah, you know, I prefer no spoilers if possible, but. So, Sonic, what are you actually doing here with this emerald? Am I going? Oh, idiot! I'm like, I did have to. Okay, I didn't see. I just jumped over them.
Oh my gosh. No.
You okay, lady? I mean, I know you failed, and you should feel really sad about that. That you had a thing and you didn't do it, and you fucked up, and it's all your fault, lady. But you know, aside from that, are you okay? I mean, if you talk about new Sonic games, I obviously haven't played them, so that would always be spoilers. And if I ever get to them, then I would know. But also, that applies to anybody. Someone else could be in the chat who has never played that Sonic game, and if you spoil it, and maybe they're playing it right now, and then you say something, and then it's like, oh shit, well, I guess that's done. I'm someone who always feels like there's never any harm in being a little careful about something, spoilers. If I broach the topic first, and then maybe that kind of opens the gate, and being like, okay, everybody, I'm talking about a game that, or whatever. And everyone defines spoilers differently, but you know, I think just use general rules of like, try to just be like a little thoughtful. And if it seems like it's something that's like maybe it would be good for someone to see on their own first. There's no specific guidelines, but you know, general rules. There's no harm. Yeah, general stuff is fine. Exactly. That's a better way of putting it. Sonic isn't support. I mean, Sonic is murdered in many things. I don't know if it's a sportive murder, but it's on the table for him. I know to go. I knew that I was supposed to go up the stairs. I was jumping around because I was talking. I wanted to save my piece first before the cutscene happens. And she's sicking the emerald on her old man.
I was on a snooze cruise, I guess.
I was on a snooze cruise. God, he looks so sad.
You're okay. You just sort of conked
Good
out
thing you're
there.
okay.
Knuckles left already. Come, we gotta go after the last.
Come.
Lead the way.
It should still be on board the tornado too.
I guess you're okay. I love how dramatic the fucking facial changes are. Before the SA2, I am playing this game is modded to be more like the Dreamcast version, so it technically is modded. Technically, but nothing like additions. I mean, I might do that just for fun. That's the fun of beating a game, is that I can suddenly do fucking mods for it. I like how Tails waited for Sonic to awaken from a coma. I mean, he's a good friend. Listen, if you had shit to do, but your buddy, like, on the street with you, like, just collapses, what are you gonna do? You're gonna be like, oh, sorry, man, I got a movie at like 12:30. You'll be okay, right? And you just place him on a bench. He wakes up, some guy stole his cash, the other guy drew on his face. It's like, no, you wait with your friend. You're like, hey, buddy, you're coming with me. You know, you take care of him. You stick around. That's just good friends. Tails is a good friend to Sonic. Almost threw his lasagna with the foil on it in the microwave to protect against splatter. I mean, that would be bad for multiple reasons, but I mean, aside from the fire, the acidity from the tomatoes would have melted the tinfoil, and it would have dripped on. You would have had like tinfoil fragments. Oh, the acid would eat up the tinfoil, and it would become all over your lasagna. So aside from the inevitable fire you would have created by having tinfoil, it also would have burnt, or would have fucked up the food to where you couldn't eat it anymore. Which is tragic, I know. No, not this way. Why am I going back this way? Wait, no, is it this way? It is this way.
Look, it's the tornado too.
Yeah. So let's
Yeah.
get the Chaos Emerald and leave.
Oh, that's right. It is powered by Chaos Emerald. I forgot about that.
What?
It might be a little
He's got the last emerald.
late. Yeah, it's a little too late.
Now what do we do?
You know, the mods that add rouge and cream. Yeah. Again, as you said, the modding scene is intense. The person in the Twitch chat was talking, you know, a dear friend of mine was talking about how he had, like, was it SpongeBob in his fucking chat room or whatever the fuck, or in his game? instead of Sonic. Also, yeah, I didn't realize. I forgot, like, the opening cutscene of this game. I guess I didn't have context for that until now. It's not piss water. A sewer is shit water. God, look at this city. This is incredible. Holy shit, thousands died this day in New York. It was a tragedy unlike something we'd ever seen before. Dude, this is like 5 9/11s. First of all, none of those buildings would be standing. All those buildings would have collapsed. They wouldn't just be standing with broken windows. They would be... There we go. I mean, they would be gone. They wouldn't be like crooked. They would be gone. Everybody's dead. Everybody's gone. Godzilla? 2000? The Batman. I love that it's not like scary music.
That monster is a real menace.
He leveled a fucking city, dude. He killed children and women and men and like teachers and everybody. They all died.
Looks like he's after chaos too.
Yeah, this guy looks like a real baddie.
Because something like this could happen. You have defied your master, stupid beast. Now you must be destroyed at all costs.
See, if the gritty remake of this, they're gonna have like bodies floating up in the water while you're fighting. Again, you're bringing up stuff from Sonic Adventure 2. I haven't played Sonic Adventure 2. I don't know anything about Sonic Adventure 2. So I have no context for what you're talking about. And that just becomes abject spoilers for Sonic Adventure 2. A game I do want to play.
Oh, it's you.
Maybe I put the remake and Switch 2. If they, I mean, it feels like a shoe-in.
Who sealed chaos?
How have they never remade these games? That feels like so obvious. Tikal. I knew.
My heart has always been in the Master Emerald along with Chaos's.
You live forever?
Now he's filled with
Are you real?
anger and sadness.
Hey, baby.
And if it goes on,
I might not live as long as you do, but we can have fun while we're here.
like he did before.
'Cause I'm the fastest hedgehog alive. It's me, Sonic the Hedgehog. I guess DX counts as remake, kind of. I always thought as DX was a port. That'd be like Link's Awakening DX. Is a remake of Link's Awakening? No, it's a port.
Absorb the Emerald's power.
With an expansion pass.
He's sealed in the Master Emerald now.
How can that help? It won't change how he feels inside, will it?
Won't change how he feels inside, will it?
Remain in turmoil, and his anger just won't vanish. He'll just be trapped forever.
Sonic is the wisest guy around.
What choice do we have?
Big? Tails. Is this gonna be like a not Undertale ending, but like an ending where you have to like go through every character and do something with them? It's gonna be one of these endings where you play every character once. Oh no, never mind.
Hey guys, what's up?
Why is every game Undertale?
Chaos only used the negative power of the emeralds. Sonic, you should be able to harness their real power.
I don't know. They kind of looked like they were like.
As much as I hate to admit it, I think Tails is right about
Wait,
this.
why do you hate to admit that? But also, these guys look like they were drunk already.
Go, Sonic! Yeah, Sonic!
Who's saying this?
Negative forces aren't the only power of the Chaos Emerald.
Why is Undertale every game? I know. Super Paper Mario's Undertale. This game is Undertale.
Positive feelings toward each other can make them work. Our hearts together form awesome power.
He's just holding a bunch of gray lumps. Sonic is wise, you know?
Oh, yeah.
He's very empathetic. Supersonic versus Perfect Chaos. Yeah, the 5 guys who are still alive are just in the city. Oh my god. Is this time for me to finally watch Dragon Ball, the original? Or at the very least read Dragon Ball? Oh, building. Ooh! Shadow? I know I would like it. I know that people tend to say the best Dragon Ball is the original. I just haven't done it. I've seen nothing of Dragon Ball ever. Cheesy as fuck. I mean, all of Sonic's music is cheesy, but like in a good way. Chaos Water? I don't know. He's like a fucked up Chow that has the power of the emeralds, allows him to feel. Well, Z is very popular, but I think fans of Dragon Ball always end up saying Z is great and all the rest, but the Dragon Ball is the best and most consistent, quality-wise. Just the OG. That's kind of what I hear. To be at the next karaoke night. You might as well just do a Sonic-themed karaoke night. There's too many options. Open your heart and you will say. I don't know the words, so I can't really sing it. I can't. I mean, I couldn't sing it anyways, but. Oh no. The 2 phases of this fight. Well, fucking spoiling it for me. I could figure out there are 2 phases of the fight once I get to the second phase. You gotta let me get. I could have guessed that, to be fair, but like. Let me get to the second phase, then I'll figure out that there's 2 phases. I mean, you could expect a boss to have at least 2 phases. Or 3 or 4 even. That seems fairly common. Whoa. Sonic? What the fuck? This is the final phase. I could have figured out that this is the final phase by playing the game. I mean, isn't there like a legal suit with Crush 40 where they didn't get paid for some of the songs or something, or they don't like know what's going on? I was gonna agree with you as well, artist, because I was like, this seems more like normal boss music, where the second one is like, you fight the boss, then everything seems dark, and then you have a resurgence of like, no, you really can do it, and then you have your second wind, and then you fight, and then the epic, like, your theme shows up. So yep. It should be switched. I completely agree. Oh, I thought recently there was someone from singing in Crush 40 or parts of Crush 40 who had like lawsuits, because they weren't getting paid fairly. Something to that effect. It was something recent. I don't remember the much about it. Yeah, I really thought I was going to do something with all the characters. I thought they were panning to every character with their emerald. I thought it was going to be one of those segments in the end game where it's like, okay, you have a quick big segment, a quick Amy segment, and they all have to get their emeralds back. And once you do that, then you get back to Sonic, and they all give it to him, and then he unlocks his true potential because the power of his friends doing stuff together, the power of teamwork and all that. Because that seems like a lot of games do something of that something similar. I was like, oh, I can see that happening. That would make sense. That would fit. Obviously, that didn't happen, but. Oh my god, Sonic, you're normal. Yeah, the singer was raising up issues. I think lead to the movie sparked it. He didn't know they were still using Escape from the City or something. Oh, that's right. It was like he only got paid for like the first usage of it. He didn't realize that they've been using that song ever since. And he hasn't been credited or like paid properly for any of the other subsequent uses, even though he thinks he should have been. But he thinks there's a chance where he might just want more money. I was actually gonna say this seems pretty easy, and then I died, so I can't really say that anymore. But we'll have to see. I mean, if it's... I don't want to immediately assume that he was scummy and trying to get money out of it, because it could be the other... I mean, because I don't know. I don't know the situation, if that's true or not, if he had a misunderstanding in his contract. Or if maybe he just made a bad deal. There's plenty of people who don't know that. What's the lady who sung the Evangelion theme song did it in one sitting and didn't think much about it at all, and didn't think it was going to be this big thing. So, and it was later on that she realized that, oh, the opening to Evangelion, dun, 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 that was, you know, dun, 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 was as big as it was. So it's not that uncommon for them to just not occur to them. They're not, because they're probably not nerds. They're not some otaku in Japan playing games and watching anime. They do their thing and they do their real life, and they'll never see those things ever again. So it's not impossible. It's not uncommon for people just not to know what the fuck they're working on when it comes to some of this stuff. Because a lot of times they aren't even fans of the thing they're working on. They're just doing it because it's a job and they do the best they can. That's one example, of course, but... Dude, I'm just... Ugh. You made me lose! Never gonna catch that hedgehog now. But I'm thinking of Win the Race, which is a good song. Based on the Sonic cartoon. And it's funny, I've still only seen the first Sonic movie. I never saw Sonic 2 or Sonic 3. I meant to see Sonic 2, and I never did. And because of that, I never went to see Sonic 3 either. Means I'm just out of touch. Maybe one day we'll have to like a movie night and we'll watch the Sonic movies or something, I don't know. So I didn't get caught up with them at all. I heard the Knuckles show was kind of bad. Or rather, I heard the Knuckles show wasn't really about Knuckles. Sonic Heroes remake, but of the Crush 40 theme. I mean, that's something where it's like, yeah. If they are remaking Sonic Heroes, then you'd want them to have the music that people like in it. But I would... Who knows? Maybe it'll be on pause until they deal with this lawsuit, or... Sonic? Or maybe it won't be. Maybe there'll be a thing where they'll have to re-record it. I'm assuming the Crush 40 guy who was just the singer, I don't know if he actually wrote the music as well. I would assume not. No, again, this is literally the first Sonic game I will be beating is this game. I played a little bit of 2 and 1 and Mania. Never beaten those, but I played some of them. It's not like I'm unfamiliar with the 2D Sonic games. Okay. It doesn't matter now. Never but the fun. I want to hear that right now. That's the music I want to hear. Have you played the Sonic Dreams collection? That's the real Sonic game. I have a friend who hasn't watched the movies and doesn't care about the games, but he's found the show fun. Oh, it's fun. That's why I was trying to say, like, it doesn't have I didn't say it was bad. All I was saying is that it doesn't apparently have Knuckles in it very much. Apparently it might be good as a comedy, but maybe not very good as a Knuckles show. Which for a show called Knuckles is probably not great. Wow, I'm struggling with this. Holy shit. Okay. I keep looking at chat. I gotta focus. I'm getting distracted. I actually have to pay attention to what I'm doing. God, you fucker. Got like fucking auto assist on too. Jesus. But again, I can't see it. I haven't seen the show, so I can't criticize it. Shadows, dark creatures. I wonder if they gave the guy who invented like, was it just like the Sonic guy, or was it like whatever on the team first came up with the idea of Shadow? You deserve a fucking raise. You deserve like a better position. You were a fucking genius. Yeah, it's time to lock the fuck in. No way I can lose. The song said so. Do you think every part of Sonic is super powered in this moment? Never mind. You know, I don't want to think if Sonic has recreational uses for the Chaos Emeralds, but I can't do it. It's like it's not. It's either too high or too low for me. Like there's no middle. Yeah, yeah. Now it's so glaring that the music just cuts out, and it's this slightly generic boss theme. Like, come on, man. The other music was way cooler. Whoever's design was like, yeah, let's do this and then that. It's like you're wrong. You're just wrong. It's time to like I'm humming Sonic's theme instead because it's more yeah. This game needs work. Joke, it's a joke. I don't mean that. It's a fairly minor nitpick, but man, the atmosphere of this boss fight is just like, man. I wish I could just restart. If I'm not going quickly enough, it's like, why even bother going to the end of this? Let me just go back. It doesn't matter. That's the one that I've had stuck in my head for some reason, is it doesn't matter. Ugh. Honestly, very easy to get hit by these. There we go. It does feel like, I wonder why they are trying to like remake every game that Sonic has ever done, except for Adventure and Adventure 2, which feels like the ones people like are like the darlings of the series almost, you know. There's a part of me that's like, well, people love these games. Why are these? Oh god. Oh god. Why are these the ones they're just like holding back on? Because there's no way they haven't thought about it or talked about it. You know, there's been an internal discussion about remaking these games. Again, I'm familiar with Sonic 2. I haven't played it, so there's no sense telling me about it now. Let me get to it. I can make my own thoughts about it. Damn it, I'm gonna die, aren't I? Ring-related disaster. God fucking damn it, this sucks. I'm not good at this. I'm kind of shit at this. Ah! God, all I do is get hit and die. All the youth these days do is get hit and die. It's tragic. God, that's not great. No, go. What are you doing? What are you doing, asshole? Alright, one more time. Roll the tape. Sonic on the Troy, maybe? I actually should lock in. I gotta focus. It's a little finicky because sometimes it's like I don't know how to dodge these things. The part of me, it's like I don't know what's like hitting me, or no. I mean, it's like I don't know. Like I'm having trouble here trying to figure out. Like these pink things seem to hit me no matter fucking what. I think I'm just bad. I mean, that's the real answer is I'm bad. I mean, the first phase is so short that I don't think it needs one. I'm actually quite happy that there isn't a checkpoint because I get to hear the music. I can lose. Like I'm kind of pleased that I get to hear this music more. So it's really, I feel it's more. I mean, the art part is doing it within the time limit of rings, which is the tricky thing. Which I didn't notice immediately, actually. That I should have remembered because I think I did know that Supersonic requires rings to use. I kind of forgot about that. Which I actually like as a mechanic, but it is a little bit of like you're overpowered within reason. What are the rings? Are they like fucking platelets or something? They're like white blood cells or something to keep Sonic alive.
There's some strangeness in my body. Tails.
The rings make me feel alive. Maybe the boss is just bad. I don't know, man. I'm not here to shit. Again, the first Eggman boss I think was still worse. Sonic's Eggman boss was fucking shite. This is nothing compared to that. I hate that. And then sometimes you just hit the wall and you slow down a bunch. And the camera goes all the way. Get a load of this! Oh, get a load of... I don't remember what Eggman sounds like, so that's not relevant. I do remember spending like an hour on it or something ridiculous. I mean, yeah, I know how to look through the lens of time very well. That's a very important thing when you're talking about old games. Just thinking about how it was perceived in the moment it was released in. Nice. I do like how water is just pouring out of these things endlessly, which shouldn't be possible. But whatever, you know. It's magic. What are you doing? What are you doing, man? He always has one motherfucking, like, blast that just comes out of fucking nowhere to just obliterate. I'm not going fast enough, am I? Ow, I am going fast enough, okay. Then like Chaos let out a scream and you got it. When you hit it. I mean, I feel bad. Chaos isn't like a villain. He's just a tortured soul. He's some kind of poor, unfortunate soul. One of the reasons he's even around right now is because Eggman brought him from, like... The real villain is war. And Pachakamakak, or whatever the fuck. Punch my cock. What was his name? What was the guy's name? I don't remember. It'll be fine. Okay, get more rings, get more rings, get more rings. I love rings, you love rings. I think I'm going quickly enough. Yeah, I don't think I'm going quickly enough. Yeah, there's a part of like, I'm not going quickly enough, so why even fucking bother, man? And now I only have 16 rings, which sucks. I might not do it again. I might just not be doing it right. Please give me some rings. Oh, no, I fucked up. I fucked up. There's still a lot of rings up here for support. Why are so many rings on this one? Why so little fucking speed? Yo, asshole.
I wasn't touching you, dude.
I hate you. Yeah, 2 rings. 2 rings, great. All I needed was those 2 rings. Yep. Oh, that sucks. That sucks so much. Thunder, rain, and lightning. Yeah, I need to hear this song more. It's a little quiet in my ears, so I can't quite hear all the lyrics properly, but... Nice. We have our own styles, we won't change? Well, sometimes you have to change. Change is inevitable unless you get hit by one of those. Okay, first phase, easy. Ooh. If I ever get emotes, I feel like I would have to have a wrecked Keck emote. I did see the GTA. I saw part of the GTA 6 trailer. Again, it's next year. There's a part of me that's like, it's gonna be expensive. Do I want it? I guess I'll get it. Somebody who likes GTA, but I have not the most experience in it. I feel like I almost obliged. Oh, what are you getting fucking stuck on the sides? Beautiful, man. Oh, yeah. Fuck it. You know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna go back. You know, fuck you. I don't have to. If I can't do this, fuck you. Going all the way back. Building up speed again. Oh, okay. Yeah, this specific, like, area sucks. Oh, yeah, fuck it. Yeah, fuck it, whatever. Wow, this is going worse than the other times. And that's part of it. If it's $100, I will severely think about it, whether or not I actually want to get it. How much space will we? And how much will I actually play it? Try not to think about games in terms of hours for cost, but that's a it's a factor. It is as much of a factor as anything else. As well as how much do I actually want to play it. And it's not like the most exciting game for me. Please don't get hit, thank you. The only reason GTA 6 would have a chance to be under is because of bad reporting and word of mouth. I mean, I don't know if it actually will be, and I probably won't be, but people are saying it could be just because people want the game badly enough that they could put it there and it would probably still do fairly well. That's really the only reason people think it would be $100 is because they think they would do it for that reason alone. And I don't even know if that's necessarily true because it would, again, they would probably make more money if more people could afford the game. God damn it! Slam against the wall and lose my fucking momentum. Why don't you? Okay, I mean, that also happens where one guy starts it and then everyone comes along with it. Yeah, Xbox brought up their prices and then Sony brought up their prices in other countries. There's a lot of people bringing up the prices of shit. Makes you wonder why. Nope. God, that wasn't quick enough. Fuck you. I mean, $10 makes a big difference. It does. A game being 60 versus 70 or 70 versus 80 feels huge in terms of differences. Even if realistically it's not that big of a difference. Okay, I'm hitting like a building, which is like fucking killing my speed. Which sucks. Alright, let's keep going. Didn't realize we're already spending 80. Oh yeah, I know. I mean, I know. I am aware that it adds up. Otherwise, why would I care if a game is... Why would I have not bought Luigi's Mansion for like 60 instead of 50 or 40? That made the difference between buying it and not buying, even though I could afford it. Like, it does add up. And I am someone who doesn't buy like full price games every week or every day or every month or whatever. Price matters. And it's funny because I could rationalize and say, well, this is like less than a cup of coffee or whatever in terms of price. But it still makes a difference. It always does. I like how much better I'm doing at phase 1 than phase 2. It's like, it doesn't seem like it's that big of a difference between the phases, but it is, actually. God, okay. I guess if you do like a sudden turn or something, you just fucking lose all speed. Like, it happens very quickly, where you have to like really try to get that speed up. Speed up! Speed up. It is a little big blob of flesh, but it's not flesh, it is water. God damn it. Oh, I didn't even fucking activate that time. Yeah, I'm going way too slow to deal with this right now. These guys are gonna fucking obliterate me because I can't. Yep. When I'm in this, like, when I'm in this straightaway, I just can't, like, you can't deal with these. You just won't be able to. I just have to, like... And it's never gonna stop. And then you hit a wall, and then it doesn't matter. Well, fuck. Yeah, I hate... When it's this specific configuration of, like, straight ways, I just can't do it. It's just fucking... if you fuck up immediately, you're gone. Well, how did I do that? I wasn't even... Okay, I wasn't paying attention, but I don't think I was even nearly quick enough. Parts of this doesn't make sense to me, because I was going pretty slow. I don't get it. That doesn't make any sense to me at all. I was like, that was not going quick in the slightest. Game helped you out. I don't know how. It was magic. Sonic fell off. Yeah, Sonic did fall off. Ever since Frontier came out, he's got shit. Never got to play this game as a kid. I didn't either. But it was always a game people talked about. God damn it! I just gotta not hit. Not gonna not hit shit. It's all you gotta do is not hit shit. I know, I read it. I know, I read your comment about getting maximum speed. I'm trying. It doesn't mean I'm gonna... You could say, oh, all you gotta do is beat the bosses to do well. I know. I'm just not doing well. That's the problem. The problem isn't the problem is not the strategy, it's the execution. We're coming to terms with the fact that I might be not very good at games. Oh, what? Oh, dude, are you just kidding me? so fucking infuriating. Young Boy Better, what are you, a fucking Tyler fan? I love how he just says no and just keels over and dies. Like he doesn't even like. I know, game. Thank you for the advice. I could have made the very obvious joke already that this guy's made a cum, but I didn't. I chose not to. Just want to let you know that I considered it and I didn't. I think I'm doing great. What are you, my mother? Appreciate it. Make sure you use the L to move around. Nice. So you feel really good and feel really strong the first phase when the music is really kicking in. And then the second phase hits and you don't feel nearly as strong and it feels a lot harder. I really feel like I feel strongly now. These phases should have been switched around. They should do the skill check first with this depressing music and then they make it easier because you're stronger and you get the badass music to where you feel stronger. Maybe it's the power of Crush 40. Sonic's like a hamster. Do hamsters curl up and die? In the Archie adaptation, Knuckles helps out. I'd like that too. That's a fun idea. I want them to work together. No, they're the Sonic team, not Sonic and some fucking strangers. God damn it, I hit a fucking wall. Or it would be nice if it was a team of people, all like kicking ass together. Didn't you guys play Sonic Fist Bump? What is the one that like has the song Fist Bump in it that I can't remember the name of for some reason because I'm thinking of Frontiers, which is the most recent one. Wow, asshole. Forces, thank you. I don't know why I can never think of Forces. Which I guess wasn't very good, even though I thought at the time people liked it. That's all about teamwork. You gotta have a fist bump, man. One last fist bump. Teamwork, baby. Now everyone's like, nobody likes Forces. I thought at the time people were like, oh, this isn't too bad. It was. I thought people were like, it was better than what had been coming before at the time. But I guess fine. I guess everyone fucking hated it. Never mind. Fuck me. Ah, shit! I hit a building. I think Forces gets a little too much hate. I like the song Fist Bump. I thought it was pretty good. It was catchy. No, I know. I'm explicitly not thinking of Mania. I know what Mania is. I own Mania. I have played Mania. I'm specifically talking about Forces. I actually never played it, but it doesn't look that good. Yeah, I thought like people were like saying it was great, but I thought people were like, oh, it's okay. And then I think afterwards people were like, actually, maybe it wasn't that good. Yeah, and it was definitely better than Boom. So by that fact alone, it was already better. See, guys, it was the power of the fist bump that let me beat this. Shouldn't be anyone's favorite game in the series, but I feel like it gets the job done. It's a serviceable game.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
Hey, wait, what? The story felt unfiddlingly dark. I know, crazy. Wow, I beat it. Now it's time for Sonic to collapse and die. God, this music feels so fucking 90s. Hey, man. God, this guy is freaky. I don't want to say it to his face, but like... Hey man, you remember us? Papa. Papa. Where the fuck were you two during this
Chaos has
fight?
changed again. This time for the better.
Yeah! Supersonic must have neutralized it, so it's nice again.
These are the Chow you were protecting.
God, they were alive all this time. To call.
They stayed alive for generations and now live peacefully with humans.
You know this guy did destroy an entire city?
The fighting's over, harmony's restored, and life goes on.
It's a good song by Tupac. Life goes on, great.
Thank you so much.
Well, that's a nice positive ending. The fighting is over. Life goes on. Are you going to ascend to heaven now? Is your job done? Are they actually going to ascend to heaven? You've never even watched Steven Universe. You have no fucking right to complain. All's well that ends well. Watching someone stream and they said 4 was a good game. Yeah, it was me. Everyone has different opinions of games. It's fine. Oh, hey, Big. Amy.
All's well that ends well, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Sonic?
God, you spoil lines for me before I get a chance to read them for myself, motherfucker. I gotta stop reading chat. Clearly they're gonna spoil everything for me. I agree. All is well that ends well. We did it, Patrick. We saved the city. That's that kind of ending. And Sonic's gone. He's like, I don't want to clean up this fucking city, dude. That's Sonic Adventure. Guys, I can say, finally, for once in my life, I beat a 3D Sonic game. Not only have I played a 3D Sonic game, I've beaten a 3D Sonic game. 6 tries. Yeah, I mean, it could be worse. It could have taken me 12 tries. Congratulations on beating maybe my second favorite Sonic game of like the 2 or 3 good ones. Yeah, apparently it's all downhill from here, isn't it? Well, it was fun. I liked it. Again, all the different routes was nice and all the different stories were nice. It felt very low. I mean, I guess until we got, like, Chaos destroying an entire goddamn city. Which only happened at, like, the very, very, very end. Everything else was... It felt low stakes. And but not necessarily in a bad way. It's a couple different side stories from a couple different people. But gameplay-wise, for most of the characters, it was fun. I like playing as Tails, Sonic, and Knuckles. And I think I also like playing as Amy. Those 4 routes, just purely like control-wise, I enjoyed. Gamma was alright. It was different and interesting. I prefer the characters that have more movement options. And so Biggs fell flat for me, of course, because of that. That feels antithetical to this game to me in terms of movement, but they were fun. They were satisfying. I get why they might have made it more strictly level-based in Sonic 2. Because I do feel like a part of this was like, I kind of wish I was doing levels more often. Despite that, though, I did like a hub world. It was kind of nice to have a little central area. Oh god, it's sexy Sonic. Alone on a Friday night. Jesus. Game was alright. Again, Eminem Addict, I appreciate you telling me about the game. Did Sonic Adventure 2. But I want to. Let me play Sonic Adventure 2 first. I don't want spoilers for that game because I do want to play it and stream it. Let me like, you know, you don't need to like prepare me for the game. I'll play it. I will play the game. And once I play it, I'm sure I'll realize, oh man, this is great, or you know. It's like when you take a survey and people try to bias you by asking specific questions to make you give a specific answer. Like if someone hands you a game, it's like, oh yeah, this game controls like shit. But play it, and then in your head you're thinking that it controls like shit. Even if it doesn't control like shit, but like you're suddenly predisposed about the game itself. Well, yeah, knowledge about the game. I have no knowledge about the game. Like if it comes up incidentally, sure, but you don't need to tell me everything about the game before it happens. That's that. It's only I'm only asking. And I know it's because you really like Sonic 2, and I think I will probably love it when I play it. But you know, I'd rather just experience when I get to it, I guess. Suppose Sonic is in Sonic Adventure 2. Oh, motherfucker! I didn't think he was in the game. I thought Sonic Adventure 2 was like when they decided to go with a new character called Blonic. Yeah, I figured as much. I mean, as Sonic Adventure is the only Sonic game I've ever beaten, it kind of has to be Sonic Adventure. I like Sonic 2, actually, though. I would say Sonic 2, even though I don't think I've ever beaten it. I quite like Sonic 2. I mean, Hello Kitty isn't a kitty, apparently, so maybe Sonic isn't a hedgehog. Fiend. That's a nice ending. They're going to play Sonic Adventure 2 at Sonic Adventure 2? That's fair. That name is misleading. They should have called it the game in which you play as Sonic from Sonic Adventure 1, but it is the sequel of that game. That would be a more descriptive name, I think. Yeah, that's Sonic Adventure. And I guess 100%. There's missions and trials, which I won't do.
Select your character.
But I'm curious. I'm gonna look at it quickly because I want to know what the other modes are. But I'm not gonna do these on stream because.
Select a stage.
So I guess let's just let you do the stages.
Select.
I feel like Sonic Adventure 2 is shorter. Yeah, I mean, it might be purely due to the fact that you have no hub world to muck around in. Just mission.
Select a character.
What is mission? Sorry, what is this? It's not telling me what this is. The mission object. 60 missions. Holy shit.
Select your character.
A lot of extra stuff. Again, I haven't played many Sonic games, so if I had to say my favorite Sonic game, it might be Sonic 2. Or Adventure, as this is the only Sonic game I've ever beaten. Oh, interesting. So that implies emblems. A lot of emblems locked behind this. Yeah, I noticed that there were a lot more emblems than there were.
Let's get him.
I kind of just want to play the first stage very quickly because I like it.
So, what stage do you want?
Mission mode is roaming around the free world and finding stuff. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, I did catch your message. I read it. I read it out loud. Yeah, there actually is a lot more extra content in this game aside from the main story, but you see, I like this first stage. I feel like not many stages captured the feeling of this first one. Although again, I immediately, how did I fuck this up? You got the dolphins and the sunshine and the nice music, the good speed. Like this level was the first level, and it was one that sold me on it immediately. I was like, this level was like, okay, yep, I get it. I feel like I'm doing worse than I did when I first started. Yeah, this game is good value. That's still cool physics. I like it. There's other more mechanically challenging levels. There's like the air level that you can like fucking holy fucking beat easily with Tails. Oh, there's another motif in this song that I'm listening. Oh, Tails is here! I never noticed it, but Tails is in this level. Yeah, like, which makes sense. I just never noticed because Tails was like a little dinky little boy. This music is good. It's a good opening level, this. It really does sell you on the game immediately and how it plays and its controls and kind of the vibe. Ooh. Yeah, again, stuff like this, doing levels like these, doing actual levels is probably where the game is most fun. There are other things that are fun and other, like, things to keep it varietous, but I think these are the parts that are most fun.
Jump on panel number 1. It will take you to panels 2 and 3. Jump as soon as you land on a panel or else you'll fall.
So I can understand why they made the decision of making it just straight. You go from level to level, broken up by cutscenes in the next game. I do understand it. Even if I'm a hub boy by heart. What's your favorite Sonic vocal? I don't know. That's hard. I haven't heard most of them.
Yeah, not bad.
I'm starting to think it doesn't matter. That's part of that song. City Escape, I think, is a better song overall.
Select a character.
I'd have to think. That's a hard question. Can you imagine driving to work in Speed Highway? I don't know. It'd be fun. I'd do it. But regardless, that at least for stream, that is the end of Sonic Adventure. I don't know when I'll get to Sonic Adventure 2. There are other games I want to play, and the Switch comes out in about a month. Less than a month. About a month. So I'll be busy with other games. Maybe later this year, or maybe it's the start of next year. We'll have to see. I might also play a 2D Sonic game this year if I get a chance. Sonic 1, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I'd obviously recommend Sonic Adventure. It's great. It's fun. I liked it. I'm very glad I finally got to play it, and I finally feel like I'm not knowledgeable about Sonic. I know Sonic Project 06. I already have Sonic Unleashed, the PC port, on my computer. But at some point, the next 2D Sonic game I would play is Sonic Adventure. And then I'll think about the rest of the Sonic series. If I actually want to bother with them. And yeah, Sonic does do a good job with the first levels. You have to. That's the first level. You can't, if you don't, it doesn't hook you, then that's kind of bad. I'd rather play Sonic 03, Sonic 2025, Sonic 2609. I feel like inevitably I'd have to play Shadow at some point, but we'll see if that ever happens. But yeah, it was fun. Is Sonic 06 first? Whatever. Right? Is that not Rooftop Run, or is that? I know that's Unleashed. But yeah, I imagine one day I'd probably play Generations. I'd probably play the remake of Generations, I guess. Colors. Shadow 2. And maybe Unleashed. But those are all in the future. But it was fun. It was good. It was a good set of streams. Because if it's not fun, why bother? I don't back tomorrow, I guess, with probably Terrarios. And Thursday, it's something new. But it was fun. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good night. Yeah, I said the thing. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a good night. Bye-bye.